Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aisha Mercedes and I'm a specialist trauma counsellor and a television presenter on Islam channel. I have been a revert to Islam for the last 13 years and I'm going to tell you how I came to Islam. So first of all, my life before I was Muslim was chaotic. I was born and raised in London in the UK and I was involved in music. I wasn't really looking for a religion. I wasn't looking into Islam, but some of my friends that were in the music industry at the time had been conveying the word of Islam. Now, coming from the background that I'd come from, I'd moved around a lot. My father had suffered with mental health issues, so there was a lot of chaos, a lot of instability in my life at the time, and I was very lost. You know, sometimes you don't realize how lost you are until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided you. You know that beautiful verse in the Quran where Allah says, I found you lost and guided you. So anyway, I was thinking, about going into the music industry, and I just kept going, and I kind of met with some of these people and they were telling me about Islam, and they said to me, you know what, there is no such thing. And they were telling me about Islam, and I honestly was fascinated. I was in my early 20s and I was really at a stage at that point where I was really all about having fun, living my life, partying, living for the moment, and all of those kind of experiences. So when one of my friends said to me, he said, look at the difference between Christianity and Islam. Now, I'd gone to churches, I'd tried to find answers in the past just because I happened to go into a church, and then I'd ask questions. Being the curious nature that I have, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to just see what this religion's all about. And I was always shut down. So when it came to the word of Islam, I wasn't shut down. In fact, I was encouraged to ask questions. So a little while after kind of starting to get a bit curious about the religion, I got a call about my father. Now, as I've explained, he had mental health issues. He had schizophrenia and he was very up and down. And so it just was very on and off with our relationship at that time. I received a call to say that I need to go down to his flat. And as I went down, I noticed there was police tape outside his flat. It was such a shock because I wasn't expecting what I saw next. As I've tried to enter into the flat, I've been stopped by the police. And they said, look, your dad's in hospital. And I went down to the hospital straight away and I found that he had been attacked with a knife multiple times in an attempted robbery. Now, at the time when this was happening, I was in a terrible state. I had witnessed not only my dad being attacked, not literally, but I'd seen the aftermath of my dad being attacked, and we weren't even speaking during that period of time. So you can imagine how I felt. I was devastated. And so I went home that night after visiting him in hospital, and I had a Quran that, somebody had given me and said,